Can you feel vibrations? Can you feel energy? Can you feel frequencies? Vibrations, energy, frequencies. Feel the Healy.
Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to our frequency day together, which is our WhatsApp Wednesday for all of you that don't know us, me, or everybody on the call. My name is Adriana Alvarez, Head of Sales for the Americas. Oh, I see some hearts. Hi, thank you, everybody. Know that you can actually choose on the translation for different languages, Spanish, Mandarin, and also in French. So if you go into little globe icon on the menu, you can find it and listen simultaneously. Again, welcome, everybody. Where are you joining us from? I see already Peter has been already commenting. Where are you joining us from? And if you're brand new to Healy and our call, welcome. Thank you, Ruth. Yes. Hello. Okay. So know that this call is being recorded and it will be shared with all of you in our social media, especially in our YouTube channel. So our quote for this month is "You will bloom if you take the time to water yourself." So make sure you ground yourself. Make sure that you know exactly in the place that you want to bloom. And we are here to water you during this session because, again, all of the information you will receive, it's all about for you and your growth. So today, April 24th, we have a lot of things to cover. So make sure either you take your notes out, your pens, papers, I don't know. I'm still an old school person. I love my notebook. So we're going to start with some really amazing news from our head of operations, Jake Barron. He has to share with you some customer care updates, and you are going to be so excited about this, and so are we. And I know Jake is going to bloom with excitement as well because we have new support channels, and I know from the beginning this has been one of the biggest requests from you, and we listen and we deliver. So we thank you for your patience because we are actually getting all of it done. We're also going to have some homecoming updates with Karla Davalos. Make sure, again, calendars open because April 26th is the last day to confirm not only your hotel, but also your attendance for all of us. Then we have our new GM, Peter Christoff, that is going to speak about some business tips, planning session behind it. And he's going to introduce one of our newest members in our team, our sales manager for the United States, Judith Centeno. And we're going to move on with our April promotions and with our calendar. So again, thank you everyone for being here. So I'm going to pass it on to my better half, Jake Barron.
Thanks, Adriana. Yeah, let's get right into this. So let's go on to this next slide here. So yeah, we had a bunch planned for last week, and this is the one part that we did share last week because it was the most important feature that we added. But as of last Wednesday, you can now reach out to our customer care and tech support teams via WhatsApp for the US and Canada for right now. You'll see if you scan that QR code on the screen there, it'll take you, open up the WhatsApp window and initiate a chat with our team, you can also add in that phone number to the contacts in order to use the chat as well. But yeah, super easy to use. I know WhatsApp is the biggest mobile message app in the world, and we can now support you there as well from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So check that out when you can. So next is where we kind of had to skip out last week. You know, we had an amazing training with our Chief Product Officer, Martin Whitman, on the Meridian module. And for those of you that were here, or actually those of you that actually missed it, or if you want to review it again, that recording is available on our YouTube channel at HealyAmericas.com. You can go back and review that in-depth training that Martin did for all of us last week. But here's what we wanted to cover as well. You know, we launched live chat last summer as a sort of a beta test to kind of work through this as, you know, enhance it, optimize it as we go. But it's been, you know, well, 6, 7, 8 months now, at least, and just kind of an overview of where we're at, and also some of the new features that we've been added to the live chat over the last several months. But you see here, this is by far the quickest way to get support, US, Canada, and Mexico. And you see the hours that live chat is available. It's also available over in Europe as well. You see here too, on a more limited basis, because they just recently started that. But we are going to show you here some of the unique features as well, and also how to use our self-service option that's available after hours as well here on the next slide. So this is something that we've been optimizing this over the last several months. Our team has done an amazing job putting this together. But, you know, when we're not here, we want the chat to be useful as well. So now when you come to our chatbot, it explains the hours that are available. It kind of explains what type of issues we might be able to help through this self-service. And then if you reach this after hours, if you don't want to go into the self-service option, you can just go ahead and click on support ticket, and it will go through the process of creating a support ticket for you. But there's a ton of useful information available if you choose the self-service option, anything from device and software troubleshooting. It'll give you instructions on how to transfer a device or change personal information. It will actually, if you go through the promotion section, it will actually give you a PDF overview of the documents or the current promotions available in each of the different markets here in the Americas, which is very cool. So it's not just a text sent back to you. It will send you links to videos on our YouTube channel when it's related to troubleshooting. Again, PDFs, commission questions, bonus calendar, that kind of thing are all available through the self-service option. So we're going to go through here, just go to the next slide here. But this just kind of shows an example. So say you have we like to use this example because this came up on Tech Tip Tuesday recently, but say you have a trouble with your battery and something's going on, it's not working properly. You can go to and it's after hours. Maybe it's on a Saturday night and you have no idea what to do. You can go here, click on the hardware button, pick Healy battery, and then if you haven't tried the battery troubleshooting steps, or maybe you didn't even know that they exist, you click on, no, I haven't tried the troubleshooting, and then on the next slide here, you'll see the self-service will actually give you a link to where we went through all the troubleshooting steps, how to do the hard reset process, and it tells you exactly where in the video you can find those steps. So it's great for this type of thing. It's very extensive if you go through it. Just think of it as you can kind of work your way through the knowledge base at Healy World, because there's so much content available in there. Just keep in mind, it's not going to give you personalized information related to your account, like specific details on your order, that kind of thing. It's a general knowledge base for everybody, but it is very useful to use, especially after hours when we're not available to hear to help you live. So try it out. You know, you're not going to break anything. You can go through all the different sections and see how it all works. And it does actually create a support ticket at the end as well. And then it will, so all of your information is sort of documented there as well. But okay, next here. Okay, so this is one other thing that we're doing also for US and Canada right now. Been doing this for a while, but whenever we're working on a tech support ticket, there's certain cases where it helps for us to actually have that face-to-face meeting where we can see what's going on, guide somebody through some of these troubleshooting steps, see what's going on their screen as well. So if maybe some of you have experienced this before, but within the support ticket itself or within the live chat itself, we can send you a link to book a video call with a member of our tech support team. It's a link. You can pick the time and the date that's available. It works best for your calendar as well. And then you'll get an email confirmation once the appointment is confirmed, and then you just join on the specific time and date. You'll be connected with a member of our tech support team. The one change recently is that it's no longer on Zoom, it's through Microsoft Teams. But in general, for the most part, it works the same. And if you want to go to the next slide here, this is what it looks like. If you're in the ticket or the live chat, if you get this link, this is what it would look like. It'll say who your tech support agent's going to be. Pick the date, pick the time, then click book appointment. And then on the next screen, you'll see here you get a little pop-up that make sure you enter your personal information there related to this. And then after you click schedule appointment, here on the next screen, you'll see that you get a confirmation. It just says, okay, everything's confirmed. There's a link to join the meeting on that date and time. And then finally, you also get an email with this same information as well, with a link to join the meeting. So these are very useful, and we resolve pretty much we do resolve 100% of issues that come in through these video meetings. As far as either we're going to fix the issue there, or we'll proceed with the replacement process if it's something related to the hardware that we can't fix. So these are great. They've come a long way, and we continue to improve and enhance these. And we have a lot more plans to come in the near future for some additional features that we want to make available to everybody there. All right. Oh, so yes, this is for those of you that looked on the agenda and said, what is this new feature coming to your shop? So this actually goes live next week, I believe on Monday. For those of you that have ever earned a fast start device, ever earned a free program, a free device as one of our monthly promos as well, even outside of the fast start. In the past, we've just kind of sent those out automatically, which it also causes some issues as far as if you're not at that address anymore, that kind of thing. And also if you earn a program, as far as which device you actually want that program to be added to, there's been a lot of manual work necessary in order to make sure everything ends up in the right section there. But now, as of next week, you'll see here, there's this awesome new rewards sort of portal within your shop itself, where you can actually, everything that's available to you, you see here on the screen, it'll show you each of the devices. It'll also have a history of what you've redeemed already. And then if anything has expired, meaning it's been more than a year, I believe is the timeline currently on that. But for now, the cool thing is you'll be able to go in here, go to your shop, click on your rewards section, pick the device that you want. You'll pick check the box, click redeem, and then it's going to ask you to confirm your shipping address. So no longer will it possibly go to an address that you didn't want it to. You'll be able to update your address there as well if you do need to change it. So it's going to be very easy to use. We're going to talk a lot more about this on Frequencies and Friends next week on May 1st, and we'll go into more detail. I think there's going to be some more slides and actually a video that kind of shows how exactly this works as well. But another great enhancement here to the overall experience when using shop and everything related to that. So, but yes, thanks, Adriana, and I will pass it over to Karla.
Yes, Jake, and I have to please ask everybody to thank on the chat to the entire team that has been behind this, because these are so many upgrades that we've been able to do, and now tools that are available. So yes, I see your heart. Thank you, and thank you, Jake, for making all of this possible. And this new reward feature, I have to say, it's going to be very important for all to make sure that not only yourself, but that you train your new people to go on there and redeem their rewards. Okay, so that is going to be really, really important that you go on there, and that's going to be live, and we'll talk about it more on Frequencies and Friends. But thank you, Jake. Thank you. And yes, I'm going to pass it on to Karla. Me.
Hi, Adri. Buenos días a todos. Good afternoon,
Hi.
everyone.
I'm going to change the slide, and here we go.
Thank you, Adri. Well, for those who don't know me, I'm Karla Davalos, and I'm the Managing Director for CDMX. So I was counting. We're on this count of days of how many days are we missing to be there in Cancun. So it's only 22. So in 22 days, at more or less this time, a bit later, we will be starting our America's Homecoming for 2024. So it's happening on from the 17th to the 19th. We no longer have any tickets available. We are sold out, but we need for you to pay attention to the next information. So remember that the event is happening at the Dreams Natura Hotel. It's an all-inclusive hotel, and everybody that has registered at Eventbrite for the homecoming should already have a booked room with a hotel link, so that we can really see who's coming, who has a room. We know most of you are sharing a room with your colleagues. Some are bringing the family. So these are the rates that we've announced from the very beginning. Single occupancy at $405 per night. Double goes to $225 per night per person, and triple goes to $223 per night per person. However, we ran our numbers, and it would seem like a few of you have probably not booked your room yet at this link that we're showing here. So we opened up again the reservation link from today till Friday at 10 a.m. EDT. This would be Friday, 8 a.m. Mexico City time and 9 a.m. Colombia time. So remember, you go to the link, and it's really easy to block your date. You have to select your date. You enter the code Healy W24, and that's the code that takes you to the preferred rate. And there you go. So make sure that please you don't miss going to, if you haven't booked your room yet, make sure that you go today, not tomorrow, because we really want to make sure you're there. Some of you have asked regarding day passes. So either you have a room that you blocked for you and your family, or you and your colleagues. If you, for some reason, don't have a room or are not intending to book a room at the Dreams Natura because maybe you live in the Cancun area, the only way that you will be able to join, to really actually to be inside the hotel and enjoy the event, is if you have a day pass. And day passes are $190 per person per day. So it really makes more sense for you to stay at the hotel, because the difference with the rate is really small, especially if you're sharing a room, and also you'll be able to enjoy and have fun really by spending the full day with us. So we will be, Adri, can you go to the next slide? So remember, we are starting at with registration at 10 a.m. in the Dreams Natura, but we open doors at 1:30 p.m. So make sure that you plan your flights to be there on time, because we start right away with training session, product launches, and everything on the 17th. On that evening, we'll have a welcome sunset cocktail with a very interesting Mayan ceremony. We as Mexican are very proud to have you there, and we'll be able to share with you some of these ceremonies from around the region. And on that day, dinner is a la carte, so that you can pick and choose from any of the 6 on-site restaurants. Then on day 2, we start with a sunrise meditation by the beach, so that we really start our day. We start our day with a fresh breeze from the sea. We'll have this meditation, and right away then there's the VIP breakfast with Marcus Schmicke. This VIP breakfast, just as a reminder, is either by qualification or invitation. So this is really just for some of our top leaders. And then we continue our sessions at 10:30 a.m. on day 2, finishing around 6 p.m. And then we have our gala night, a recognition night for everyone. So this is going to be a very important dinner where we will be able to recognize and have lots of surprises for you. And then on the last day, on the 19th, we start with our sessions at 9 a.m. and are planning to be done by noon, so that you can do your checkout and probably go straight to the airport. So those of you that are also joining us for VIP retreat, then we will have a transfer from the Dreams Natura to the Fairmont Mayakoba. So very, very important. Because of this difference where we don't see everybody with a room booked, please scan this QR code, where you will find a really quick form that you can fill up in less than a minute. So we want to understand, maybe something happened and you will no longer be attending. Maybe you're attending but you live in the area and therefore are using a day pass, or you will definitely attend and will definitely stay at the Dreams Natura. So just let us know under which name your reservation is, and ideally also who will you be sharing. So we want to make sure that everybody has their rooms or the day passes, because we're in the last days of finishing all the small details and things that we have for you. So we want to make sure that we're taking into consideration everybody attending. So we have a large number of members and leaders that already have their ticket via Eventbrite, but we don't see the same numbers reflected on the hotel booking. So that's why it's very important that you fill out this quick form. If you can do it right now, please do it. The links to the forms are also posted here on the chat. Thank you, Elba and Eva. So make sure that you let us know. We don't want to miss a single name or a single person. So please go and fill this form so that we can make all of our arrangements to receive you as you deserve.
And Karla, I want to say one thing here. This is so important, guys. Screenshot this page, use that barcode. You have to let us know, because although so many of you have registered, which shows intent to come, until we know that you've got your hotel room taken care of, we can't plan on you from our end to count on your attendance. So you need to let us know if you're coming, if you're staying in someone else's room, or if you're hosting other people in your room, we need to know who those people are so we can count them in, make sure we've got plenty of gifts, make sure we've got seats, make sure we've got enough food in our events and everything. This is incredibly important. And we even found some people that had booked through a travel agent separate from our room block, and we need to know that as well. So jump in and do this. It's really important.
Thank you, Peter. Yes, it's really important. Elba, I don't know if that the link that you're showing is already on Spanish, but nevertheless, we will be sharing in our groups with your top leaders so that you can have the Spanish version and let us know as soon as possible, preferably today. And remember, the last day for the hotel is on the 26th, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Colombia time, 8 a.m. Mexico time. So you'd better be doing it as soon as possible. Okay, so Elvita is saying that the Spanish version will be shared shortly later today. Thank you, Adri. Back to you.
No, and just like you said, you better do it. Hello, she missed the finger. You better you better do it. Because it is so important. And just like Peter mentioned, it is to us so important that we are care of you from the minute that you arrive till the minute that you leave, to have the most utmost experience throughout the homecoming. So again, we're going to celebrate you, not only the US, but imagine US, Colombia, now that is open, Mexico,
Canada.
And we're going to have amazing speakers from throughout, and I'm going to share that in a second because you don't miss this. From our top C level from Germany, and Karla, feel free to step in on here. But also we have a video to show you from Erin King, because last week we were running off on time, and we have Jorge Rosas. I mean, again, the lineup is just incredible. So I'm going to share this video before I show you the amazing panel that we have prepared for you.
Hello, Healy World friends. Erin King here, and I am so pumped to be joining you for your America's Homecoming event, May 18th in Cancun, Mexico. Friends, saddle up because we are going to be talking all things unlocking your big energy. What is your personal, unique power source? What are your chargers? What are your drainers? And most importantly, what is the big mistake that you might be making that is holding you back from stepping in to that radically ultimate essence of you when you are at your best? Friends, I'll be sharing with you my big energy blueprint so you can begin to rediscover your ambition, begin to make some alignment decisions to power up your personal battery, and most importantly, reignite that sense of aliveness, online, offline, and all the time. May 18th in Cancun, Mexico, Healy World. I will see you then.
I honestly cannot wait. I am so excited for all of you to meet Erin King and Jorge Rosas. But on top of this, now that we are such a global community within us, I want you to also be able to meet Doctora Aseneth Aventaño, which is our top leader in the Americas, senior president, that will be speaking about some exciting things I cannot tell you about quite yet. We're also going to have Anne Valerie Curiel that is going to partner with her on stage. Actually, I can give you a tease. It's going to be all about making residual income. So I know, again, my cheeks hurt right now from the excitement of having this incredible panel. On May 17th, both Doctora Aseneth and Valerie on stage. And on the 18th, we have also our president, Sarah Rhinelander, and Doc Steve that will be speaking, both one about business and one about product. So we have such a mixed lineup for all of you. Product panelists, Doc Steve, that you well know, Ken Close, that he's on here. They're both on here, so please give him a clap. We will also have Carly Bergman, that was recently actually on one of our chats on women health, which we can all relate to. Doctora Damaris Reyes from Puerto Rico, Cindy de la Fuente, Vice President from Mexico, Sergio Ordóñez from Colombia, and Katia Castello from Mexico. I mean, again, guys, you do not want to miss this. So from what Karla mentioned, it's important that you RSVP and you let us know if you're going to make it with us or not, because we're going to have this incredible VIP as well. And I want to recognize again all of you who are vice presidents within our community and already achieved it, but also to the brand new ones who qualified. So congratulations to everybody from USA, Canada, and Mexico. Now, like Karla said, there are different options for you to book your transportation. So make sure you do that immediately. And then also download the hotel app in order to get that. But important things, and Peter, I'm sure he will rephrase this. Deadline is important. Huge agenda for all of you. We've worked so hard, and it's important for us to host you from day one to the last day. And from there, we go even to the retreat with so many global leaders as well. So make sure that if you are a B2B earner as well, that you confirm and that you are there with us, because it's an incredible 3 days designed for all of you. So with that, Peter, I'm going to pass it on to you.
Let me get unmuted here. Thank you, Adriana. And where's their video? Okay, and we're in tune. Adriana and I, we're both channeling cosmic growth, and we invite you to be part of this too. And I've got some exciting things to talk about today. Now, I always like to relate things a little bit to building a business, because whether you're seeing patients and selling, Healy devices, or you're looking to build an organization and you're talking to people, it's really important that you think of this as a business. And you've heard me say that Healy is a gift. Don't ever be afraid or feel embarrassed in any way to talk to people about Healy, because this is a device that really has the ability to help people emotionally, physically, spiritually, every aspect of their life. And then as an opportunity, our business has the ability to help people, to reach out and help others. And, financially can be added to that too, as well as socially, and, all of the other aspects of recognition and love and support that the Healy family brings to everything. So this, as a gift, this business has the ability to help people and change lives for generations to come. And this is huge. That's why you always need to think of Healy as a gift. And, I've heard from people my whole career, my whole life, saying, I don't know that I necessarily feel comfortable about talking to people about, the business. And I've said, think about it. When somebody sees a really good movie, what do? You tell people about it. If you eat at a fantastic restaurant that blows you away, or see an incredible play or something, have a great experience, you tell people about it. And they've done studies that show 80% of people would much rather have recommendations for things from people that they know and have an established relationship, more so than any of the advertising media out there. Now, what this says is Your warm market contacts, the people that know you and love you, the people that come into contact with you all the time and every day, these people are going to actually be the best chance for trying a device or looking at the opportunity. And remember, all you have to do is tell them about it. Ultimately, and at the end of the conversation, their answer is going to be either yes or no. And regardless of what that answer is, it shouldn't matter to you. Because you know what? And you've heard people say sometimes their friends and family end up making the worst people to talk to. But these are established relationships, and these people have a reason to trust you. So just by mentioning or saying, hey, would you sit down with me for 15 minutes and let me tell you about this incredible device and what being involved with this incredible company has done for me. And if that just gets you the chance to be able to talk about it, then revert back to what I said a few moments ago. And remember, Healy is a gift, and it's a gift that is a valuable one that can change lives for generations. So I've talked about this before, but there weren't enough people on the call when I did this. So I'm going to do this one over really quick. And it's why when someone agrees to join as an independent Healy World member, why I'd want to get with them and I'd want to have a planning session within 48 hours. It's really important because they're going to agree, you're going to sign them up, you'll probably put in their starter order, and you'll start to talk to them about what building a business is about. But I guarantee you that the biggest reason you want to do that, you want to have this planning session within 48 hours, it's to validate their decision and answer questions. Because I guarantee you that within that 48 hours, they're going to mention that they're joining this opportunity or that they've got this incredible device that they're trying, and people are going to want to know about it and ask questions. And somebody's going to know somebody who's going to know somebody who is in some business and has some horrible story they're going to tell them. And that's not going to be it's not going to end up well for your brand new independent Healy World member. So it's going to put doubts in their mind, or it's going to put questions in their mind. And you want to be there to validate the decision, to talk about the kind of company we are, the kind of products we produce, the quality of those products, and how well they've worked for you, and answer any questions or objections that they might have. Now, if you don't know the answer to a question, rather than making up some wonderfully creative answer, it's perfectly fine to say, you know what? I honestly don't know. I'm new to this too, but let me ask and find out for you, and I promise that I'll get back to you in a day. If you do that, I'm sure that they will not mind at all, but it shows that you care, it shows that you're being honest, and it shows that you're going to go get the information to answer their question. So validate the decision, answer the question, help overcome any objections that they might have. And don't discount the objections. If someone says, I know, but the devices seem so expensive, or I don't really know enough people to be able to build a business. Think about what they're asking and what might be behind it. And something that's always worked for me, I've always answered objections with a feel, felt, found answer. And this is it's always worked for me, because if someone was to say, you know what, the devices are too expensive, I say, you know what, I understand how you feel. When I started, I thought the same thing. But then after using it for a while and feeling the results, I actually came to the realization that this device is actually a bargain. Feel, felt, found. I understand how you feel. I felt this way, and here's what I found. It's a great way to handle objections, and it helps them understand that you're validating their feelings and that you're listening. The main reason to have a planning session is to start plan for their success. Building a business isn't something like throwing a noodle on the wall to see if it sticks and if it's done. You have to actually plan for this if you want them to be successful. So what I want to do is I want to sit down and explain Fast Start to them within 48 hours, so we can start plan for their ability to achieve. Because guess what? If you can get them paid, and statistics have proved this, if you can get them earning a decent sized check in that first 30 or 60 days in the business, you've got almost double the chance of retention and keeping them in the business, working for their goals, their rank, the next one and the next one. But it's all about being able to understand what we need to do in our first couple of weeks to achieve Fast Start and achieve that payout and receive that reward and receive that recognition, and making sure that you sit down with them and they understand that is a very important thing. And then I begin to establish accountability. I will actually sit down and walk them through finding out about their top 25 warm contacts, the people that they have relationships with that could end up, because of the strength of those relationships, getting us presentations so we could sit down and talk to someone about the products or about the opportunity. And it doesn't matter which, because we want customers and we want independent Healy World members to join this person's new business so that they can make their progress towards Fast Start and developing. But I established the accountability because ultimately they're going to be the one that's going to have to make these appointments. And you know, you've heard that saying, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. I think about it the other way. I think that the wheel that's spinning like a top should get the grease. So when I say to them, when do you think you can get the appointment with that first person? And they tell me Friday. And I'll say, okay, I will check with you. I'll give you a call Friday evening to see if you got the appointment. And then I can plan for being there, so I'm there to support you. And I call in Friday, and either they got the appointment or they didn't. And it doesn't matter to me, it's their business. I'm just trying to be there to support them. So this accountability, looking for your people to simply just do what they say they're going to do. That's all. And if they're willing to do what they say they're going to do, guess what? They're going to get more of my time. They're going to get more of my mentorship. And statistics show they're going to actually build their business faster because of that. So I sit there and I go through those top 25 names, and I want to find out all about those people, because finding out about them is going to actually help me when we're presenting, whether it's product or opportunity, to have that presentation come out into the outcome of them wanting to purchase or them wanting to join us, either way. Now, I also think it's important to do all of this because when this new independent Healy World member learns all of this and goes off on their own and is independent and is starting to train their own people, the people mimic and they do what it was that they learned to do when they started. So if you teach them this way, and this is what you do for them, this is what they're going to do for their people. And treat it like a business, act like it's a business, think about it as a business, and guess what? You might be surprised. It could turn into a real business. But anyway, that's my soapbox for this week. A little bit of I call it an opportunity nugget. But I've also got some other very fun things to talk to you about. Drum roll, please. The next slide. I've got someone that I want to introduce to all of you. A new member of our US sales team. She's someone that comes to us, and I gotta say, ever since the first interview that I had with her, I've been nothing but impressed. Judith Centeno comes to us with 23 years in direct sales and network marketing with one of the biggest and big behemoth companies in our industry. 23 years with them. She's got an undergraduate degree in marketing, in business, and an MBA. She's worked in multiple positions in network marketing. She's done training. She's done sales management. She's run and launched new country markets. And we are absolutely thrilled to have her experience and her attitude and her spirit and her heart join the Healy North America team as our sales manager for the US. So please join me in welcoming Judith Centeno. Are you there?
Thank you for that warm welcome. I am truly happy and excited to join the Healy World community. As soon as the opportunity knocked my door, I knew that we were the perfect match. I will talk a little bit about me so we can know each other. I'm from Panama, a very small country in Central America where the Panama Canal is. And I, like Peter mentioned, I work 23 years in different positions through Latin America, South America mainly. And for me, the most important gift for those experience was the meaningful connections that I developed with many members through those years, and see them be part, put a little grain of sand in building their dreams. So when the Healy opportunity knocked my door, I was very excited because I am a truly believer in holistic approach to wellness. It's actually one of my passions. Always looking at a natural remedy for everything, and I even do my own skincare, natural products, and everything. So I was so pleased to join the Healy World family. I'm looking forward to meet each of you in person soon and support your dreams. I think the gift that we have with Healy to impact so many people in our communities and in the world with the gift of well-being is precious. So many people out there that need this gift of well-being, and also by default, financial freedom. So I am here to work with you, to support you, and to make this dream big in the US and bring this healing well-being gift to everyone in the US. So looking forward to meet each one of you soon. And it was a very good to at least via internet see, yes, you can, well, I cannot see you, but at least you can see me. And looking forward to see you all in Mexico and in every city of the US soon. So it was a pleasure to connect with you today.
Thank you, Judith, and we are so excited to have you here. Now, Homecoming is going to be both Judith and my first Healy event. So be sure, if you see us, come up, give us a hug, say hello, introduce yourself. We can't wait to meet all of you in person.
Absolutely. And I think a part of not only, again, Judith, welcome to our team, to our Healy family and everything, because I know you bring so much talent and just your personality, like it says right here, your willingness to build strong relationships, and what you've built in companies like Peter. I don't know why Peter. I always want to say Chris. Peter said, that's my new nickname for you. That's it. But he says you come with so much knowledge and the passion that you bring, and in such a short period of time, we can see it in every single meeting that Judith joins, that she is part of. She brings such passion, energy, and knowledge behind it. So I want to know, for all of you to know what a great relationship you're going to build with her, because Peter, what you were saying in terms of Fast Start and all of that, that's going to be part of the key also, and Judith partnership with us here in the US, to partner with every single leader to be able to build new leadership. So I don't know if there's anything else you want to say, Peter, before we move.
Looking forward to meet everyone in person very soon. Thank you for the one.
Yes, for sure. Give her a big hug and kiss. That's what we are all about here at Healy, showing that energy, heart to heart. And for Peter as well, you'll all be able to meet him for the first time.
Excellent. I can't wait.
Okay. Okie doke. So big news today. So we are not extending, but by popular demand, offering you 60% on all Healy upgrades, including the MagHealy. So even MagHealy Classic to MagHealy Pro is starting April 24th till the end of the month. So start today.
Adriana, I like the way that I heard about this earlier. It's an encore. We're being backed by popular demand. This is an encore. And it's really, we wanted to give you a way to close out this month strong, because going into homecoming, you want to be able to hit that rank. You want to be at the higher rank. You want to walk in with the pride. You want to feel good about yourself. We wanted to give you guys something to be able to close this month out strong. And as you're going to see on the next slide, 60% on your upgrade, MagHealy's 2. This can save you, I mean, in some instances, $2,500 to $2,700. It's amazing. Over there on the right-hand side, that's what I was talking about. Where is it? It's $2,200 to upgrade the gold to the Healy Professional. I mean, we're giving you the chance to upgrade everything. And that's just amazing. We've not really done that like this before, and everyone should take advantage of this. That's all.
Absolutely. No, yes. And please continue to help me promote all of these promotions, because this one, for sure, as you, Peter, know very well, everybody was sending us text messages and WhatsApp saying, hey, can we please get the 60% again during closing months, closing days for the month? And here we are. So again, make sure you take advantage of all of these promotions, because it is all done for you, for your business. So here we also have, we are offering interest-free financing with Klarna. 0% for 18 months for US. So I don't know, Peter, if you want to say something about this, but this is, again, starting today, April 24th till the end of the month. And it's something that we offer very, very limited. And it's a great opportunity for you to offer somebody to purchase a, let's say, Healy Resonance or above or anything with 0 interest.
Yeah, and this is a great vehicle for someone to use who's brand new, who's trying to achieve fast start, because you've got this extra tool in your, Batman's utility belt to be able to pull out, especially if someone's saying, I know, but maybe I can't afford it right now or something. But look, you've got the ability, 0%, 18 months. That's huge. And it gives you the ability for, if you're an experienced leader who's been in for a while, you've obviously had lots of people who maybe didn't purchase because of the expense or the, having the flexible income to be able to do it. This takes all the, the air out of that objective or objection and makes it very easy for people to look at in a positive light. So.
Absolutely. So again, we continue with our great bundle offers from 30%, 40%, and up to 50% from our Resonance with gifts, our Resonance Plus with gift, and also our Professional, which is our ultimate bundle. So just with what Peter said, imagine being able to offer 0% APR for 18 months and have somebody to be able to take advantage of either one of these bundles till the end of the month. Again, all details are available in the back office for all of you. And we have, again, by popular demand, 50% off on the MagHealy Professional and the Meridian module as a gift. This is something unheard of, and it is a great, great bundle for you to not only open the door, just like he was saying, what if, right? When you open that door, if they're not ready for a Healy, here is a MagHealy with the Meridian module. And I've had the experience to be able to demo it with not only myself, right, but with others outside. And the Meridian module is something that it is incredible. From the minute you see it, the way it just shows you how it goes through all your meridians. And if you're not first in this call, you know how fan I am. What a fan I am of the meridians. But even Jake, it's been able to demo this because it is beautifully done. And we had a training with Martin Whitman, our chief product officer, and it's also recorded and available for all of you because it is outstanding. And you also have information in the academy, not only recorded from us.
Yeah, and that's fantastic. We've been really pushing and doing a lot of emphasis on meridians because of how great it is. And it's just incredible that something that extensive and expensive is just being thrown in for free when you buy a MagHealy at 50% off. So that's huge. And that's been running all month. And that should help you close out your month as well.
And not only that, but for everybody who already has a MagHealy, Peter, they can also get a 50% discount on just the Meridian module on. So again, for Colombia, we've been talking about this. It's been an exciting month or 2 months that we've been launching in Colombia. And they have special offers just for the Colombia market, and they can enjoy 30% off as a launch offer on the Gold Edition and also on the Holistic Edition. So again, for all of you who may or may not be in Colombia, make sure that you expand this offer for everybody because, again, it is how we are embracing and expanding our markets. So with that, we have our B2B. I don't know if you want to mention anything about this, Peter, before we close.
It's our final one, and wait, we kept the...
No, yes, this ended in on the 15th. Sorry, let's move on.
There was the other part to that. They should have deleted the other part, this part, and not the other part. What it was right over here, but that's okay. It's refer 3, if I'm not mistaken, through the end of the month.
Yes, it is. Why don't I have it on my screen? So, oops, no. Let's here.
Oh yeah, it'll be on the one page. There it is. Refer 3 new members with a Healy Resonance or higher, and you can earn a MagHealy Classic for free. So that's huge. That's still going through the end of the month. The first part, which gave you the ability to earn all-inclusive nights, is that ended on the 15th. Correct.
So until the end of the month, anybody who refers 3 new members or customers with a Resonance or higher, you can earn a MagHealy Classic for free. That's huge. And it's limited to 2 cycles. So you could earn up to 2 MagHealy Classics. So with that said, I know Jake mentioned earlier, we have our Frequencies and Friends actually on the 1st, but don't forget that we close at the end of this month for all the promotions. Reminder again, the 26th for all acceptance confirmations, everything, hotel for homecoming. But on the 30th, we close the month at 7:59 p.m. EDT. But our promotions will still be live on the 1st. But even though it's a holiday, we are going to have our Frequencies and Friends on the 1st. So actually, before I move on, We have an incredible event in Ciudad de Mexico. Karla, if you want to say anything.
Yes, Adri. Yes, this Saturday, April 27th, we are having a live event in Mexico City. So the morning from 9 to 4 p.m. is going to be dedicated to product training, both on Healy and MagHealy, and some business strategy, especially for our new members that are still on the fast start period. So we want for you to, of course, benefit from using the fast start rewards, but also so that you really get to understand them very well for when you invite members to join. And as Peter was saying, it's part of thinking of Healy as your business. You never know who you share this with and is also interested in the business. Then we have free time for you to have lunch. And from 6 to 8 p.m., we have a presentation for prospects. Ideally for this person that you have talked to and maybe still not sure about whether Healy is for them. So make sure you invite them because there's no cost associated for this evening session. And we'll have our top leaders. Elba will be there. I will be there. It'll be great to see you and meet many of you in person. So these are, you can get your ticket on Eventbrite. It's only 3 days from today. We're really looking forward to meeting everyone there in Mexico City. And I'm sure that you will be really happy to attend because we're having an extensive session on product training. You've always asked for it. So we have some of our leaders. Elba's taking on some sections, same as me. So we look forward to seeing you there on this upcoming Saturday.
And Karla, for everybody to know, this is open to all new prospects, all members. So whether you're not in Mexico, doesn't matter where in the world you are today, you can invite anybody to attend this event.
Of course.
Okay. Thank you, Karla. And on the 6th of May, we will have a session with Shannon Rheault, Tap Into Your Potential. And it will be an incredible topic, energizing individuals. So think about it. How is it that we are all together about energy? We're going into Mexico with an energy theme, energy moment. So think about that. All of that, it is recorded and shared for you. And as I mentioned, May 1st, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Colombia, 10 a.m. City of Mexico. So thank you, Peter. Thank you, Karla. Thank you to all of our translators today and everybody who made this possible. And with that, any closing comments?
Not on my
Sorry,
end.
it took just a second to click in. I want to take a chance to thank the unsung heroes, our interpreters that are on all of these calls that make sure that those of you that speak French and Spanish and Chinese, get to take advantage of these calls. Thank you guys so much. We wish you all a successful and profitable and fulfilling week, and we will get to see you all soon. Take care.